So we're going to take a look at the bar graph portion of your quiz. So number 1 says the number of tickets sold on day 2 was half the number of tickets sold on day 1. So if I look at day 1, the bar graph shows that my bar goes up to here. And if I look at my scale, that's 50. So this will be 60, 70, 80. So day 1 is 80. And day 2 would be here. And I look at my graph and I notice that it's 50. So I can see that day 2 is not half of 80 because half of 80 would be 40. So I can put an F there. That is a false statement. So number 2 says the number of tickets sold on day 5 was 150% of the number of tickets sold on day 1. So I see that I have a percent here. So I know that I can set up a proportion. Percent always goes over 100. And then I look and I see day 5 here was 120. And day 1, I know from my bar graph, is 80. So I put 120 over 80. And then I know with proportions that if it really is equal, then my cross products are going to be the same. So I'm going to look here and I multiply 120 by 100. And I get 12,000. And then I multiply 150 by 80, and I also get 12,000, and I notice that they're equal, so that's a true statement. Number 3, combined ticket sales for days 1 and 3 accounted for 50% of the ticket sales for the week. So day 1, again, was 80. Day 3, I see right here, is 140, and it says combined, so I'm going to add them together. And I get 220. And I know that from my bar graph, that if I add each one of these columns together, I get a total sale of 460 tickets. So I need to know if this number right here is half of 460. So you've got 2 options here. You can divide 460 by 2, or because it says 50%, you can also set up a proportion. So 50 over 100 and x over 460. Either way you choose to do it, half of 460 is 230, and I see right here that this number is not half of 460. So I see that this right here is a false statement.